Hello, students. We're going to be talking about money word problems today. Our learning target is I can solve word problems involving dollar bills, quarters, dimes, nickels, and pennies using the correct dollar and cent symbols appropriately. So we're going to do a quick review before we get started with our word problems. Remember, we have a penny that's worth 1 cent, nickel is worth 5, a dime is worth 10, and a quarter is worth 25. Our quarter has the largest value, and our penny has the least value of the coins. We're also looking at dollar bills today. A dollar bill is paper money, and you all saw in the vocabulary that you just watched several different types of bills. We've got a $1 bill, we've got a $5 bill, we've got $10 bills, $20 bills, $100 bills. There's even a $2 bill. There's also a dollar coin, and this is our dollar sign. When you write dollar amounts, you'll always put the dollar sign first. That shows how many bills you have, and then you'll have a decimal point that separates your dollars from your cents. So you'll see the example right here. It says $1.25. So $1.25 is $1 bill and 25 cents. Remember when I talked about on Monday counting on, and we're counting coins? We'll always count coins from the greatest to the least value. So if you look at our coins, we've got 2 dimes, a quarter, a nickel, and a penny. Which coin do you think would have the greatest value that we should start with? You're right. The quarter starts with that has the greatest value. So if we were counting these coins, we would start with the quarter, and then we would move on to the dimes, followed by the nickel, and finally the penny. So we're going to practice that. It says order the coins from greatest to least to find the value above. And we just talked about in the last slide that we know the quarter has the... Okay, so we know that our quarter has the greatest value. So we're going to go ahead and put it up first because we're doing from greatest value to least value. We had 2 quarters, so I'm going to go ahead and add both of those in. What coin do you think is going to come next? You're right. We're going to do a dime next. We have 2 dimes, so we're going to drag those in. And then our nickel is our next greatest value. And finally, our penny has the least value. Now we are ready to count on. Okay, so we're going to start with our quarter first. 25. Let me use this. We're going to say 20, 25, 50, 60, 70, 75, 76. Okay. So we just practiced going through and counting coins by dragging them and put them in order from greatest to least. So they have already put these coins in order from greatest to least for us, and we're going to practice just going back over and counting. So we've got 10, 20, 30, 35, 40, 41, 42. Now we have our next value, next coin combination we're going to find the value for. They started with the quarter, 25, 50, 75, because each of these are worth 25 cents. 85, 90, 91. Our first word problem says lemonade costs 55 cents. Austin has the following coins in his pocket. Does he have enough money for lemonade? Explain. Okay, so Austin has a quarter, 3 dimes, and a nickel. So we've got to see if he has 55 cents. So we are going to count up this amount and see if he's able to buy lemonade. So we're going to start 25, 35, 45, 55, 60. So Austin has 60 cents, and the question asked, does he have enough for lemonade? What do you all think? Does Austin have enough for lemonade? You're right, he does. He's got 60 cents, and it only costs 55 cents. So he won't even need to use this nickel because he has 55 cents with this quarter and 3 dimes right here. All right, word problem 2. Ice cream bars cost 95 cents. Sasha has the following coins in her pocket. Does she have enough money for ice cream? Do you all know how much money Sasha has right there? Let's take a look. She's got 1, 2, 3, 4 quarters. We know that 1 quarter is worth 25, so we're going to count by 25s. 25, 50, 75, $1. Is $1 enough money to buy a 95-cent ice cream bar? Yes, it is, because $1 is equivalent to 100 cents. So she has 100 cents, or we can say $1, and she has enough to buy an ice cream bar. Okay, let's look at our last problem. Jackson has $1, 4 dimes, and 3 pennies to buy a hot dog. How much money does he have? So they just want to know how much money he has right here. And we're going to look. Remember, we're working with $1. That's a bill. So he's got $1, and then we're going to have to count up the change. We'll start with the greatest coin value, which is going to be the dime. So $1, $1.10, $1.20, $1.30, $1.40, $1.41, $1.42, $1.43. So Jackson has $1.43. They didn't tell us how much his hot dog was, so we don't know if he has enough or not, but we know he has $1.43. Today, you will practice solving word problems involving dollar bills, quarters, dimes, nickels, and pennies using the dollar and cent symbol. You all are going to be doing a little bit of practice today with word problems, and you'll have probably 2 or 3 word problems that you're going to have to solve and practice with, and then you'll get to work more with those tomorrow. I hope you all have had a great day. Bye, guys.